Hello everyone, this is Spluff5 here, and welcome to episode, it would be 4 of Plants vs. Zombies, I think. I'm not really keeping track. Last time we whacked a bunch of zombies with a mallet, so let's continue. Okay, still nighttime, and football zombies. Interesting. Not yet encountered. Well, since I've played Plants vs. Zombies before, I'll tell you, these are basically a fast and slightly stronger version of the Conehead. Now, for this one, I'm going to choose not you. I'm going to choose all of these plants, and because there's graves up in the corner here, I'm going to choose the Gravebuster. Actually, Hypnoshrooms are super effective against these guys, which is cool. Potato Mines wouldn't go amiss. And I think Freezy Peas. Let's go. Oh, quite a few graves. Ceased to exist. Interesting. So, I believe we got the Hypnoshroom last time. Now, what the Hypnoshroom does is, as soon as the zombie touches it, well, not touches, as soon as the zombie eats it, but they eat it instantly. But as soon as the zombie eats it, they turn around, turn purple, and start fighting for you. They go along and eat other zombies. And, yeah. Stuff like that. Now, the reason... Now, I said eat for a reason. Because there are some zombies that do not eat plants. I didn't actually need the potato mine. They just crush them. And it doesn't work on those zombies. So, you don't actually need the potato mine, because I've got these, which are free. So, yeah. I just won't get a potato mine. These little sunshrooms are quite useful. I wonder how many of these plants I've managed to make in FTB. Well, I've made that. I haven't made those two, and I've made that. So, I know, in my next thank you video, because, as you guys probably know, in my thank you videos, I tend to make Plants vs. Zombies plants in FTB. I don't know. I might make some zombies. I have no idea. But yeah, in my next thank you video, I'll do something Plants vs. Zombies related. Also, at the start of levels like this, there's nothing really to talk about that's Plants vs. Zombies related. So I'm just going to talk about other things. Uh-oh. First of all, I'm making a Pokemon game. Yeah, it's edited from a Fire Red ROM, for those of you who know what that means. And it's a Pokemon game. Now, I'm not going to tell you what it's about, just in case somebody steals my idea, because that wouldn't be cool. But yeah, it's nowhere near finished, but I think it's going to be quite cool when it's done. Yeah. I'll tell you what it's about. It's about... You know this... Well, for those of you who know about Pokemon, you'll know what I'm talking about. For those of you who don't know much about Pokemon, I'll probably be done with talking about this soon. But anyway, in Pokemon, there are fossil Pokemon. Resurrected from fossils. Well, that you resurrect from fossils. Right, let's get to see a Hypnoshroom here. Just pause from Pokemon talk. And eat it. He ate it, he turned purple, and he's gonna go... Now, if he encounters another zombie, he'll eat it. Looks like he's not going to, though. But at least it got rid of him. Anyway. So, it's, set in prehistoric times where you can find fossil Pokemon in the wild. That's all I'm gonna say. And it's a modified version of Fire Red, so it's got fossil Pokemon from Kanto and Hoenn. Not Johto, obviously, because there's no fossil Pokemon in Johto. It's got a few others as well, like Relicath and Yanma and things like that. Anyway, back to Plants vs. Zombies. Also, my Portal 2 B-Mod Spotlight recently hit 300 views, so thanks for that. I won't make a video saying thank you for 300 views, but I will make a video saying thank you for 500 views when it gets made. And also a video for thank you for 50 subscribers, because that would be a huge milestone for me. Okay, now, since it's a huge wave, remember that puff shrooms, their little things that they shoot actually do the same amount of damage as a pea. They're just not as good as a pea shooter because they only have a short range. If they had a range all the way across the thing, they would be as good as a pea shooter. I think I might hypnotize him. Oh dear. That's not good. What should I do? That should take a little while to get to. Lucky I chose it now. Well, that was unfortunate. To make things aesthetically pleasing, I'm going to plant more plants. Oh, new plant, okay. Also, big news in the world of Plants vs Zombies. Even the graves are symmetrical. I love symmetry in Plants vs Zombies. It just makes everything look perfect. Oh no, you're still small. Oh well. Plants vs Zombies 2 came out. Yay! Yay. It's called Plants vs Zombies. Well, actually I looked on the site, and it doesn't really look like it's come out yet on the site, but it's come out on iPod. So, in the App Store, so, I don't know. But, so, yeah. Wait, just, you don't know what I keep talking about. It's basically a time travel version of Plants vs Zombies. I don't like it as much as I liked Plants vs. Well, as I like Plants vs Zombies. There's a few logic plot holes in it. And just a few bits of really weird randomness. But it still has the Plants vs Zombies feel. It's still set out in the same way. What I'm talking about is that you can plant plants on wood. And you can plant them on tiles. Which, later in this game, the game makes an exact point about you not being able to do that. So I'm not sure what's up with that. It does add a few new plants. There's like a plant that shoots boomerangs or something. I don't know. Oh, anyway, these things. Forgot to explain it. They are scaredy shrooms. They're pea shooters that can shoot all the way across the screen. But when zombies get near them, they get afraid and tuck down and no longer shoot. So, I'll plant one. They look kind of cool. I'll get one. And they're really cheap too. They're only 25 cents. The reason they're not 100, because they do the same damage as a pea shooter. I think the reason they're not 100 is because of the scariness. Also, if a zombie's standing here, if there's a scaredy shroom here, all three of, well, if there's scaredy shroom here, here, and here, all three will become afraid. Which isn't good. So they're afraid of zombies that don't even have the ability to hurt them. Kind of dumb, but they're plants, they don't have brains. They're allowed to be stupid. Okay, this guy could be an issue. Also, if you guys want to see a really funny YouTube video, search "When You're Ready, Come and Get It." That's what it's... No, it's just "When You're Ready." It's really funny. It's only 7 seconds long, but it's probably the YouTube video I've laughed hardest after watching. Like, I laughed so hard that I couldn't walk for about 10 minutes. That might sound weird after you've seen it. Like, it's not actually that funny, but yeah, I laughed so hard that I couldn't walk for about 10 minutes. which was, yeah. It's just funny in sort of a really random way. It's so random. But anyway, you might have seen it, I don't know. The thing with doing a Plants vs Zombies Let's Play is, in some parts of the game, it's difficult to actually talk about Plants vs Zombies related stuff, because nothing really is going on. Like this. And what am I supposed to be talking about? There's not really much going on. I'm finding some fume shrooms for the screen door zombies that'll come later. Oh, yes, I was talking about the classification of plants in there. How, these ones are all shooting plants. Those are production plants, because they produce. The Grave Buster does not have a classification. There are only 3 plants in the game that don't have a classification. The Grave Buster, there's one called Spikeweed, and there's one called Spike Rock. And none of them have a classification. Yeah. It's not really a production plant, it doesn't produce, it doesn't shoot. It's not a trap. It's not an emergency plant. No. A trap plant is like a potato mine, where... Or actually, a hypnoshroom. It affects a zombie when they get close to it and touch it. That's what a trap is. For example, the hypnoshroom, they get close to it, they touch it, and boom, it hypnotizes them. Potato mine, they get close to it, touch them, and literally boom, it blows them up. Yeah, so... The Grave Buster is, by the way... You know, we've had day, and we've had... This is night. There's also 3 more, like, kind of settings, and the Grave Buster is only useful on night. So, don't pick it for any of them in the future. It's not useful. It's only useful for night. Though it is very useful for night. What plant do we get next? I know what plant we get next. And I'll have to use it, which might be a little annoying, because, anyway. So, now... Oh, there's a screen door there. Remember, you don't need a fume shroom to kill them, it's just a fume shroom hurts the zombie. Things like the puff shroom and stuff only hurt the grate. Well, the screen door. That was impolite. Oh no, it's dead now. Alright. Fume shrooms also... I think I've said this before, but I'll say it again because I don't really have anything else to talk about. If there's a whole bunch of zombies standing here, this fume shroom will be able to damage them all at once. Which is handy. But as you can see, it has a limited range. Its range is... It's able to shoot 4, like, tiles in front of it. Now, since those guys are getting eaten by screen doors mostly, I'm going... Well, by the zombies carrying screen doors. Screen doors aren't actually eating the mushrooms, but I'm going to put more fume shrooms to kill them before they do. You know, a zombie might actually come... You'll be able to see a zombie coming out of a grave now. They just pop out. And they can be a normal zombie, a code head, or a bucket head. Those are the 3 kinds of zombie they can be. Oh, hypnotized. Dang! He walked straight over it. No idea what I'm going to do now. Oh, you'll be able to see the plant be afraid. That'll be interesting. See? There. And those ones are afraid too. I didn't get him. By the way, even if there's a zombie just about to get to the lawnmower, it's good to stop him if you can, because the lawnmowers at the end of the level each give you a gold coin. Right, we got another one. Second to last plant for the nighttime levels. Right, this temporarily freezes zombies. It's classified as an emergency plant. It's like a cherry bomb, basically. Except it freezes them, and it does it to every single zombie on the screen. And it doesn't just freeze them like a snow pea would. It freezes them like solid, so they can't move at all. Then eventually they'll melt a little bit and start moving slowly. Then they'll melt a bit more, and they'll speed up. Anyway, this level I'm not using scaredy shrooms. I don't actually like them. I just got them because I wanted to show you guys them. Yeah, those are actually quite good against these guys. And there's a funny story that goes with these zombies, actually. And we'll have fume shrooms. Fume shrooms are also good against the dancing zombie. Or as some call it, the Jackson zombie. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Well, not in a minute, maybe a couple of minutes, because it's not here yet.
The zombies are coming. Brains.
Just resting. And doing that. Okay, I'll start planting a second row of these. One is enough to take out a normal zombie, but barely. Also, normal zombies come at 2 speeds, actually. One is, well, like, the ones with the tongues hanging out of their mouth are slightly faster than the ones that don't. But only very slightly. You can actually tell, like, if you put down one puff shroom, sometimes the ones with tongues are able to take 1 bite out of the puff shroom before being killed. It's an interesting sort of fact there. Well, I don't know if it was interesting or not, but it's a fact. There are actually only 4 production plants in the game. And 3 of them produce sun, and 1 of them produces money. We'll see the money one much later. Much, much later, actually. It's much further along in the game. Every episode of Plants vs. Zombies I record, I play 5 levels, by the way. That is enough, like, as you've seen with the daytime levels, there's 5 levels, then like a mini-game, like the oh, here comes, I'll get to that, yeah, later. So he summons backup dancers. Which are evil, and he can summon more if they die. Now, he's made to look like Michael Jackson. Yes, he is. But he's good to hypnotize, because the hypnotized one will actually summon hypnotized backup dancers. See? And they can go and eat things. Alright. But yeah, funny story with the Michael Jackson zombie. It's more ironic than it used to be, because this game was made before Michael Jackson died. And they made him based off the Thriller music video where he becomes a zombie. But now that he's dead, and he's still a zombie, it is a little kind of ironic, but they've actually changed it in later versions of Plants vs. Zombies, where he's just like this guy with an orange afro. But anyway, I was saying, what was I saying? What was I saying? I cannot remember. That's annoying. Oh, I'll watch this video and I'll tell you next episode. If I remember, that's good, but I probably won't, because I have a terrible memory. Oh, I have to show you this thing. I'll show you this in the giant wave of zombies. Alright, here goes. Get ready. Now, this thing's quite cool. I cannot remember what I was saying. Never mind. Right, pop it down and freeze, idiots. They're frozen. Like, they cannot move whatsoever. Also, the reason fume rooms, and then, see, they've melted a little bit and they're going slowly, just like a snow pea would make them go. And yeah, frozen Michael Jackson zombies will summon normal backup dancers. But if you freeze the backup dancers, he won't summon new ones. Anyway, the reason fume shrooms are good against them is it can kill the front backup dancer, Michael Jackson, and the back backup dancer all at once. That's the reason that they're good. It's not like they have a particular bonus or anything against them. It's just tactical, kind of. Oh, yay. Right, this is the last plant that you get in the nighttime levels. The Doom Shroom. Destroys a large area, leaving behind a crater in its wake. Okay. What's it called? The cherry bomb has a 3x3 area. So if you plant it here, well, yeah, 3x3 area. So destroy things in a 3x3 area. This has something like a 7x7 area. It's like a supercharged cherry bomb. Notice how it's cheaper. That's because it leaves behind a massive crater that you can't actually plant anything on, which is a bit annoying. Good, I was worried I didn't get that. Anyway, I can honestly... Oh, I know what I forgot. I have to restart. Sunflowers, duh. Alright. I knew I was missing something. Go. Okay. I was talking about something. Then I saw the Michael Jackson zombie. Was it something to do with grave busters? No, I can't remember. I knew I would forget. Anyway. I'll tell you guys next episode. It was quite important, I think, as well. I'll tell you next episode. I'll watch the video. Oh wait, no, that makes no sense. How can I watch the video to see what I was thinking? I don't know. I've got baby brain today. Anyway. It looks like this episode, I mean, not this episode, this level, that's what I was talking about. I remember now. I was talking about minigame stuff. So, yeah, there's, what is it? There's like 5 levels, and then, no, there's 4 levels, and then there's like a minigame. Like in the daytime, there was 4 levels, then there was Walnut Bowling, the one where we rolled the nuts at the zombies. And then on this one, there was 4 levels, then there was the mallet. And then after the minigame, there are another 4 levels, and then the grand finale. Remember, there was the all-out attack with the conveyor belt that went along? Yeah, so in this one, this is actually the second to last night level. Brains to you too. There's probably no way I'm going to be able to dig all these grapes, because there are a lot. Yay! Got a fume shroom to help deal with that guy. Now I'm going to dig that grave first, because that's actually blocking my planting. You can't plant on graves. You have to dig them. I mean, you have to bust them. Digging the grave would be creating the grave. No, you have to bust them. I sometimes call the Gravebuster a Gravedigger. I don't know why. I just do. Same as I call the Snow Pea the Ice Pea sometimes. Oh, that one just grew up. Right, got all our fume shrooms, hooray, and almost all of these have grown up, so we're about to get... oh, didn't mean to bust that one, but oh well. Anyway, so every episode, I record 4 normal levels, and then either the minigame or the finale of that level type. As I said before, there are 5 level types. There's the day, there's the night, and then there's the one after, which I'm not going to spoil until next episode. Well, I won't spoil it next episode, I'll play it next episode, so yeah. But anyway. So, this entire series should take it should take exactly 10 episodes. And then I'm going to do some episodes on... I'm going to do 1 episode per minigame of how to beat every single minigame. I'm not going to do an episode on how to beat every single puzzle, because they change every single time you play them. So that would be kind of impossible. I might do a video on how to beat every single survival level, but I'm not sure. Well, I've already showed you in the Let's Play how to beat Walnut Bowling, which is a minigame, and the Whack-A-Zombie, which is a minigame. But there are some minigames that you never encounter when playing Adventure Mode, and you only encounter in minigame mode. I have to show... Oh, in fact, I'm going to blow up everyone at the end, which will be interesting. That's what I'm going to do, yeah. All the zombies at the end, just... Okay. Also, nothing happens if a grave buster gets eaten halfway through busting a grave. It's not like the grave is like half left. It's just not busted. A lot of sun. Also, it's not a good idea to plant, like, for example, 4 rows of fume shrooms, because since they only have a range of 4, the ones at the back would only be able to shoot zombies directly in front of the ones in the front. So, like, if there, and there were all fume shrooms, this one would only be able to shoot zombies that were directly in front of the one here. So, like, zombies standing there. That's why it's not good to have too many fume shrooms. Probably get away with about 3 rows before it starts to become really inefficient. Also, oh, just turning the light on here. It's kind of dark. Alright, there. Also, I kind of like, well, I like Pokemon. And I was trying to think of a Pokemon that would be every plant in Plants vs. Zombies. In fact, I have a piece of paper somewhere that has it on it. Right, next episode, I'll read out the piece of paper. Maybe. I don't know. Well, if all the plants in Plants vs. Zombies were Pokemon, what they'd be, and I even thought of what move they would use if they were that Pokemon. Some of them are obvious, like Bellsprout would obviously be the pea shooter, because it looks like a pea shooter. But yeah. Alright. I think I'm going to put this Doom Shroom right where that grave... Well, yeah, not is, but where it will used to be, does that make sense? Basically, where that grave used to be. Oh, don't eat, see, they can eat, but he can't eat while he's summoning. No, I got there in time. Destroyed it in time. I can't wait to use this thing. It's basically a nuke, except it's a mushroom. Also, obviously the backup dancer zombies do not die when their leader is defeated. He just can't summon anymore. I actually have no idea what happens when he dies halfway through summoning them. I think they just come out of the ground anyway. I'm not sure. And he can summon unlimited amounts. Right, ready to use this thing. No, I think I'll plant it there, so I can demonstrate the crater. Now, he walks, like, at a normal speed. He walks quite fast when he's coming in. Wait, I'll just blow these guys up first, right? Doom! It doesn't have an unlimited range. Like, if you set it off, it will not be able to kill zombies way over here. And as you can see, you cannot plant plants on craters. But the crater will eventually fill itself back in, but it takes quite a while. Yeah, what I was saying about dancer zombies is they move in quite fast and then walk slowly as they have summoned their backup dancers. Anyway, next level. And last level for this episode. Hello, I'm going to do this Your Grammar Sucks style. Hello, we would like to visit for a midnight snack. How does ice cream and brain sound? Alright, that wasn't even very good for Your Grammar Sucks, but oh well. Sincerely, the zombies. That wasn't very good for Your Grammar Sucks, I don't know. Now, we don't get to choose our plants, because every finale level, as we saw with the finale of the daytime levels, has this conveyor belt thing. That's a lot of graves. Freeze? Good to plant these at the back, because zombies don't get close to them and they don't get afraid. Well, zombies will get eventually close to them if you don't do anything about it, but that's going to be annoying. I could kill this. Okay, I just. Oh no. Alright, just plant that there. Right. There. Because if I planted it way back here, the zombie would have to get... If I planted it way back there, the zombie would have to get all the way over to here before I could shoot it. I'll save that for later. Probably should have planted that down there, but oh well. I like to put things in rows like this. I don't like to just plant all over the place on levels like this. Yeah, get him! I think I'll freeze them. Put another row of these things. Save that. Saving emergency and trap plants for big waves is sometimes useful in levels like this. Also, new graves do not naturally sprout up. They only sprout up in that Whack-A-Zombie game. A lot of mushrooms. All the mushrooms that can... Oh, wow! That's a gem. They give you $1,000. That's good. Well, they're actually called diamonds, but I just call them gems because diamonds aren't really that... Diamonds aren't... Well, they aren't really blue, but they're not that shade of blue. Because in video games, sometimes diamonds are blue, like in Minecraft, but they're not really that shade of blue. That's closer to being a sapphire than a diamond, and it's not even really a sapphire. So I just call it a gem. Right, we need to use some of these, because you want to save them sometimes, but you don't want to let them clog up the entire conveyor belt, because that's not good, basically. Oh yeah, there's a big wave coming. I can take out my anger on some of these zombies, even though I'm not actually that angry. But I think this guy is. Angriness! Just disintegrates them. Hypnotize him. As I said before, the zombies have to eat plants to be hypnotized. So, there are these zombies called zombonis, which just run over your plants in their little truck. So yeah, they can't be hypnotized because they just run over the zombies in their little truck. One puff shroom for the entire level, really? I don't know what to do with him. I think I will blow these guys up too. See, it didn't... So it must be about maybe 5 by 5, its radius. I think, maybe. You can stop moving, please. Otherwise, yeah, they can eat critter clusters. Another puff shroom. Wow. So amazing. Now watch this guy. Seems to be quite tough. They can eat through about 2 normal zombies usually. If the normal zombies aren't already weak. I knew that was going to happen. That's why I saved that. Oh, he ate the Grave Buster. And you can actually see down there, that crater is starting to be filled in. That was just rude. It looks like that's about the line that plants can be. See that crater? That's half filled in. There's one more stage after that, and then it'll be gone. I'll kill him already. He's dead. That wouldn't be fun though. Right, now's the point where we get to set off some fireworks. Fireworks, alright, those were some interesting fireworks. Right, and a new plant. It is a... Notice how in the finale levels you only get plants that you obtained in that level set. So I didn't get any pea shooters or anything, because I got those in daytime. New plant, Lily Pad, lets you plant non-aquatic plants on top of it. Ooh, non-aquatic plants.